Good morning, everybody. Ethan Gladwell with Medicare Millennials today. Wanted to hop on and discuss something that had happened to me last week, something that I, as a veteran agent, kind of take for granted. I don't really talk about this a whole lot. And what that is that's just going the extra mile for some of these folks, okay? So we all enjoy those folks that are pretty self-sufficient, whether it be text message, email, that can make the phone calls to the insurance carrier, etc. We all love those people, but unfortunately, not everybody can do that, okay? And so, it takes a little bit more of your time. You're almost like, why can't you get this taken care of? Everybody else can. A 78-year-old man just did it and you're only 65, etc., etc. Okay, look, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if these people need help, you better take care of them. I know we talk a lot about volume. We're writing 10, 15, 20 apps or Medicare apps a week, which takes a lot of time. Some of them you're in and out on. Some of them take an hour. Some of them take 2 hours. Some of them is going to take several phone calls, whether that be to Social Security, doctor's offices, whatever, okay? So at the end of the day, all I'm trying to say is some people are going to take time, okay? So for example, what I did the other day, I had to talk to, or I called somebody, we had an appointment, it was over the phone, they didn't feel comfortable with me coming out, understood, and they are brand new to Medicare, okay? They haven't even received their card yet, they're within 3 months of turning 65. So they're supposed to have their card unless for some reason they're not taking Social Security, they're not going to, maybe they opted out, whatever the situation may be, this person didn't have a card, okay? So usually what I would do is, Mrs. Jones, all you need to do is call Social Security, get that figured out. And I did say that. The problem is Mrs. Jones said, Ethan, look, I can do it, but I'm sure once I get them on the phone, I'm going to freeze. I get anxiety. I don't know how to take care of it, yada, yada, yada. Okay, well, you know what? This is going to be an initial, and everybody knows the study that's been out there that says if you get them when they're first new to Medicare, chances are they're going to stay with you for the rest of the time. And so I got to take this serious. I want to put extra effort into this case because guess what? Good things are going to come out of it. Good commission, good relationship, and more importantly, referrals. Okay. So I said, that's fine. Let's schedule at 3:00. Let's go ahead and get that phone going. Let's get that phone call rolling. Let's make sure we get somebody on the phone, explain everything, and we'll get that process started for you. So what did we do? We spent 35 minutes on the phone. That sounds crazy to a lot of folks, especially because we're 100% commission, on to the next. But I spent 35 minutes on the phone with Social Security and this lady. We got all of her questions answered. We got everything taken care of. We got everything initiated to begin for her. That way her Medicare card comes in, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, great. Well, we get Social Security off the phone. Mrs. Jones, that was awesome. I hope you learned a little bit. Do you have any questions for me? And her first question, well, before she even asked the question, she said, Ethan, thank you so much. Nobody's really taken the time. In fact, I wanted to let you know that I had talked to somebody before you, and I was willing to do business, but the problem was that person was like, hey, you need to do this, and I asked them to help me out, and they said, sorry, they don't have the time. Okay, so Ethan, with you taking that time, going the extra mile, I'm obviously going to choose you. You've been nothing but a blessing and help to me. So I'm going to allow you to become my agent and take care of me. That's all it took, was just going above and beyond. Okay, going the extra mile, doing a little bit more work. Okay, and that's okay. You don't want to sit there and have to do this with every single client. But if somebody's truly needing help, you better take the time and do it. Okay. And then right after that, she said, my husband turned 65 in 6 months. My sister just turned 67 and is about to get on Medicare. She delayed it. And then her husband needs help as well. Look, great. I got the initial commission. That's excellent. I've helped Mrs. Jones out. She's ready to go. She's excited. And guess what? 3 more referrals came out of that. Okay? Which can all be initials. So my point is this, guys, we got to be helping these seniors out. A lot of people are getting a little bit better at technology, emails, text messages, what not to say on the phone, but there are still folks, and maybe because they're lazy, they're scared, they're intimidated, whatever it may be, there are still folks that need our help. And if you do just go a little bit extra, above and beyond, it's going to pay tenfold, okay? And really, it may not even pay on that case specifically, but looky there, I've gotten 3 referrals out of the deal, and many more to come. So if I help the next 3 people, they're going to give me 3 more people, et cetera, et cetera. You see how the ball rolls here. So again, quick summary, go above and beyond for these folks. They're going to remember it. Their loyalty will lie with you. Just remember the generation we're dealing with. They're loyal. If you help them, if you ensure that they're in the very best spot, you walk them through, you explain everything, they're not going anywhere, okay? So cool, made $500 today, but I'm gonna make that money every single year with the renewal, okay? And on top of that, I've built a great relationship. So remember that and make sure to implement it, make sure to help these folks out. I know some days it gets busy, it gets hectic, you want to pull your hair out. Trust me, I had double the hair before I started doing Medicare Advantage, but you will thank yourself later, and of course they're going to thank you via referrals and things like that. So hope you guys are continuing to learn. Please reach out. Any questions y'all have gives us ideas and inspiration to turn around and talk about it. A lot of times there's things that we hadn't even thought of or heard of either. So just because we've been in this for several years doesn't mean we know everything. So please reach out. Feel free to ask questions. We're always here to help out. And then if you guys have any feedback for us, please let us know as well. So as always, please like and subscribe on YouTube, and we'll talk to you guys soon. I hope you'll have an excellent week this week. Take care.